And we are live. And a good evening, everyone out there, and welcome to TNT, Tuesday or Thursday night trivia. Get it? Anyway, so hope everyone in the US had a chance to vote today. And if you haven't, then why the hell are you watching this stream instead of going out there right now and getting your votes in the last couple of hours of the day? So hopefully everybody did that. Everybody did their civic duty, if you will. So anyway, I'm your host, the Westerosi Ninja, of course. And today we have a fabulous matchup in Jeopardy Showdown trivia. So without further ado, let me introduce our contestants. We have, and on one corner, we have our defending Jeopardy champion and a co-host of mine on the Citadel Trivia and the keeper of the tally, Sword in the Darkness. What's going on, Sword, and how do you feel about your chances of holding the title?
Not good. Not good.
Awesome. Awesome. At least you're humble about
I've
it.
seen her on streams and stuff in our trivia. I know how smart she is. I don't feel like I'm gonna make it this time.
And in the other corner, we have none other than the Lord Commander herself, Alicia Kingston. What's going on, Alicia? And how do you feel about your chances tonight?
Howdy, folks. How do I feel about my chances tonight? Not very good at all. I think Sword might be selling herself short because you and your questions sometimes, the future doesn't look bright. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, guys, for coming on, and thank you everyone in the chat for coming on, spending your Tuesday evening with us. And I think we should go ahead and get started here. Well, tonight's theme is Game of Thrones: A Song of Ice and Fire trivia. Okay, so the questions will be evenly distributed between Game of Thrones show-only questions and A Song of Ice and Fire book questions. Plus, there will be one category of completely random questions. So, as usual, of course, since I am hosting trivia, guess what's next? You got it. There's going to be a rule slide, and here it is. So, for everyone out there who hasn't seen the stream or haven't seen us play, and for all the contestants, as a kind of like a reminder, here they are. All questions are going to be on a 15-second timer. Okay, the chat and the video are on a 30-second delay. So go ahead, everyone in the chat, answer at your own pace. The contestants won't be able to see it anyway for 30 seconds, so there'll be no interference whatsoever. The player who selects the question and gets the chance to answer first. Okay, so if you haven't selected a question, please don't answer, guys, because we had that happen before. One answer per person, okay? In the case of multiple entries, only the first will be accepted. Please refrain from, guessing out loud, because it's hard for me to know whether or not it's an answer or you were just kind of like thinking out loud. So just please refrain from that if possible. 3 steals per player, okay? The player must say steal within 3 seconds of the incorrect answer to successfully steal, okay? And then if you do try to steal and you're wrong, guess what? There's going to be a penalty. And the penalty is going to be the point value of the question. Okay, the correct answer will be given full points value, of course. And if the correct answer is not given within the time allotted, control of the board goes to the other player. So that means the other player gets to pick a question and answer it first, and attempt to answer it first. Okay, the GoT Snitch winner, excuse me, is determined by the first person to say the correct answer, and the point value will be determined randomly by a spin of the wheel. Sorry about that, guys. I just needed my coffee here. And lastly, the phone names only, unless otherwise specified, but you guys all know that. So, any questions, AK and Sword?
No, I think we're good.
Great. So, I'm doing something a little bit different here. Basically, I'm going to let the challenger basically pick the first question and point value total. It's sort of like, the visiting team in the football game gets to call the coin toss. It makes it easier for me, and then I don't have to give hints all the time. The first Jeopardy, first trivia question. So here are the categories. We have cities of Essos, introductions, Inglorious Bastards, The Scenic Route, Tales of the City Watch, and Potpourri, which is random questions.
That potpourri.
Yeah.
Goodness.
All right, AK.
So let's go with Tales of City Watch 2.
For 2. All right. That's a great strategy. Start out easy. Okay, so, and here it is. So, Tales of the City Watch for 2. The question is, who does Tyrion Lannister replace Jaina Slint as commander of the City Watch with in season 2?
That would be Sir Bronn of the Blackwater.
And you are correct. It is Sir Bronn. Good job, AK. You get 2 points for that.
And that'll probably be the last points I get.
And since you got it right, you get to pick again.
Okay, let's see. Introductions for 2.
Introductions for 2. Okay, basically, I'm going to give you the first line of a character in the show, and you just tell me what the character is, who the character is. Remember, phone names only. And the first line of the show for this particular character is from season 1, Move!
Would that be Garrett?
That is incorrect.
I knew it.
Okay, and we don't have a steal here. The correct answer is Arya Stark. That was her first words. She told Bran to like move.
And now I'm picturing it in my head.
Yeah. So, incorrect answer. Sword didn't try to steal. So, Sword is our pick.
Let's try Inglorious Bastards for 2.
Okay, these are famous bastards from A Song of Ice and Fire. So these would be book questions here. And for 2, for Glorious Bastards, otherwise known as the Bastard of the Dreadfort.
Damn
it. Ramsay Snow Bolton.
yeah. Ramsay Snow, but that's good enough. Okay, so, and that is correct. It is Ramsay, and Sword gets 2 points for that. And Sword is our pick.
Let's stick with the category for 4.
All right, Glorious Bastards for 4, and the question is, it's a daily double, it's worth 8. Current commander of East Watch by the Sea, and no, that is not Bridge 4.
Commander of East Watch by the Sea. Oh, crud.
Time's up.
Yeah.
Okay, no steals here? Okay.
I can't remember that quick.
The correct answer is Cotter Pike. Remember Cotter Pike?
Yeah.
And nobody got that. So, AK is your turn.
All right. I am going to go with Tales of the City Watch for 4.
All right. Tales of the City Watch. And here it is for 4 points. The first commander of the City Watch in King's Landing.
Daemon Targaryen, the Rogue Prince.
You are correct. One of the most badass Targaryens of all. That's right, Daemon Targaryen. And that was worth 4 points to you, AK.
Woohoo! Let's see.
And
I'm probably going to regret this, but let's continue with City Watch 6.
City Watch for 6. And the question is, Commander of the City Watch, also known as Iron Hand.
Fuck.
Remember, you guys can steal.
Oh, I don't remember.
Time's up. Okay, nobody wants to steal. Okay, the correct answer here is Jocelyn Bywater. In the books, that's what Tyrion actually replaced Jaina Slint with, was Jocelyn. It wasn't really Bronn, as they showed in the show. So, all right, Jocelyn Bywater is the correct answer, and it is Sword is your pick.
Yep.
Let's try the scenic route.
Okay, I'm just going to show you a location from the show. You just tell me the location. It could be a castle, it could be a city, but it'll be obvious the location that I'm looking for, okay? So, did you say for two, Sword?
I didn't, but yes.
Okay. Okay, sure, 2 point for two, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And here it is. The scenic route for two. Name this location.
That's the Dreadfort.
That is incorrect.
Oh, okay.
Steel.
Yes.
That is. Damn it! It was just on the tip of my tongue.
Time's up, AK.
Targaryen home. Damn it!
Time's up. The correct answer is Dragonstone. That's what I was looking
had
for.
it
That's
on the tip of my
Dragonstone.
tongue, and it went away that quickly out of my brain.
And sorry, AK. I'm gonna subtract 2 points for that. And
See what I tell you? Failing epically.
but the good thing is it's still it's Sword's turn.
Let's stick with it for 4.
The scenic route for 4? All right.
Yes.
And here's the question. Name this location.
Harrenhal.
That is correct. 4 points goes to Sword for Harrenhal.
I only know because of that horse.
And the ruins and everything else.
Let's try introductions for 4.
Okay, introductions for 4. Okay, so number first lines by character in the show. And the question is, it's a daily doubles worth 8. From season 2, Your Grace, I ask the honor of a place in your Kingsguard.
Brienne.
Yep, that is correct. That's Brianna
Brienne.
Tarth.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yes, Brianna Tarth. That's her first lines. And Sword, that's 8 points to you. Sword coming out ahead. 2, 4, 6, 8. And it is. Your pick.
Let's try potpourri for 2.
All right. Purely random questions here, okay? So, for 2 pointers, I think I've used these questions before, by the way, just as a hint. 186,282 miles per second is the speed of what in a vacuum? You're shitting me. Time's up. Time's up.
Steel. Speed.
What?
I
Are you trying to steal? I didn't hear you say steal, so it doesn't matter
said,
anyway.
Yeah, I said steel.
Okay, what is it?
But yeah, I guess it's not. I was gonna say speed.
No, that's incorrect. That's the speed of light.
Yeah, I'm not smarter than a 5th grader.
Sorry, AK.
You and your math. Why are we talking about math?
Hey, but the good thing is it's that was Sword's pick, so it's your turn, AK, to actually pick something.
All right.
Things how it works.
Let's go again with the scenic route for 6.
All right, and the scenic route for 6 is lose your turn, so it's really Sword's pick, but you get to steal if you can. AK.
I can't see it.
You can't see it?
Yeah, it goes away. River Run?
That is correct. It is River Run. Is it going away for you, AK? Can you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
It says it like at the end, like we put it up there, and then I see AK, but I don't see the picture goes down the bottom, and I'm like, ah.
Yes, that is.
Binoculars.
That was River Run. So 6 points for you. And your pick, Sword.
Inglorious Bastards for 6.
All right. 6 points. What name was given by Bronn for Lolly Stokeworth's son?
Tyrion.
That is correct. That is Tyrion. And 6 points for that. You can see I've used some of these questions before, by the way. So,
Well,
uh,
that kind of sticks in your head because he did
yeah.
it as
hmm
a snipe. Let's try introductions for 6.
Introductions for 6. All right. Loser turn is AK's turn from season 4. Who said beautiful but pale?
Daenerys Targaryen?
That is incorrect. Remember, first words for a character ever in the show. Okay, no steal. The correct answer here was Ilaria Sand. She was introduced in season 4, and that were her first words in
Yeah,
Littlefinger's
see,
brothel.
I blocked Dorn out.
as you well should, especially in season 5. So,
I can't do
and
the same thing with Essos. You see that I'm avoiding that category.
everyone wants to avoid SOs here. So with that, guys, I think we're in a halfway point. So I'm going to let these guys, our contestants, introduce themselves to everyone out there, starting with our challenger, Alicia Kingston. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what do you do on your channel and other stuff like that.
Greetings, YouTube. For my channel, I usually do live reactions and some discussions about random nerdy shows, Game of Thrones, American Horror Story. I think there's a few horror things we've been talking about lately, Stephen King and Stranger Things, The Boys. Anything that seems randomly nerdy, I like to chat about. Let's see, coming up Saturday, I believe, if y'all want to join me, I'll be doing a fan casting for the House of the Dragon series with a few other folks, and that's basically the extent of what I do. I hang out with my friends on YouTube, and it's always fun.
Oh, that's awesome, AK. And you know what? There's something I've always wanted to ask you, and that was, where did your nickname, Lord Commander, come from? Why do people call you Lord Commander? I've always wondered about that.
Lord Commander, because in my group
hmm
that I frequent with the Mad Queens, we all have titles. So
Ah.
my title is the Lord Commander of the Mad Queen Army, and also Lord Commander of the Chat's Guard.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Well, thanks a lot for telling me. I always wondered. So anyway, Sword in the Darkness. Okay, we know a little bit about you from last week or a couple weeks ago. Anything new?
Yeah. Not much. Working on a introduction video on the Expanse before it starts again, and I'm also I was reading Discover magazine the other day, and they had an article in there about obsidian, and I thought, I'm gonna do that, like the real dragon glass, so to describe what it is and where it comes from and stuff, and that's about it.
All right. You mean Obsidian?
hmm
All right. And were you happy that the Nationals won? Sword?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah. I mean, I'm a Cardinal fan, and they beat us. They beat us bad, but I was happy to see them win. I mean, it's the first one they've had in forever, and it was good to see them win.
Well, I wasn't happy. So
Well, no.
uh, with that, I think we should continue with our game here. And I think AK, I think you picked the last question, right? Which was that Ilaria Sand one.
Yes.
Yeah. So yes.
Sword, I believe.
Yeah. So it's Sword's turn. So go ahead, Sword. What you got?
Let's take Pulpery for 4.
Okay. Again, random questions. And for 4 points, it is: what country and its territories in dark blue on the map cover the most time zones?
Country. Uh, I don't know. New Zealand?
That is incorrect.
Um,
Okay.
I have no idea either.
That is France. France and its territories covers about 21 time zones around the world.
Ah,
See, each of those dark blues are basically territories of France. Pretty cool, huh? Because they have all those colonies in the world. Still.
oh yeah, awesome.
Okay,
No,
so
there's
yeah, okay, so nobody respects the French around here. Is that what I'm hearing from everyone?
I mean, I like their croissants.
All right. All right. Yes. And AK is your pick.
Okay, let's go with Citizens of Essos 2, just for the heck of it.
All right. Cities for Essos for 2. These are going to be real easy, okay, guys? It is forbidden to wear a blade or shed a free man's blood within the confines of this city.
Vostothrak.
You got it. Vastorthrak. And 2 points goes to AK for that. And by the way, in terms of our steals, AK, you've used 2 out of your 3 already, and Sword has not used attempted a steal yet. So.
Gotcha. All right. So let's go with Cities of Essos 4.
All right. And for 4 points, it is Lose Your Turn. It's Sword's turn. Referred to by some as Queen of the Cities and famous for its House of the Undying.
Karth.
That is correct. It is Karth. And Sword is your pick.
Let's try the scenic route for 8.
All right. You're sticking with the scenic route here. Okay. So for 8 points, name this location.
Moat Kalen.
That is incorrect.
Oh. Okay.
Steel.
Yes.
Old Valyria.
You got it. Great job. That's Steel. AK. 8 points goes to her AK for Old Valeria.
I didn't think about it until I saw the boat, and it was like, oh, crap.
All right.
That was a lucky shot.
Yep. And you're out of Steel's AK, but the good thing is you have control of the board.
All right, let's continue and go to Cities of Essos 6.
All right, we're walking our way in Essos, and the question is the greatest of the Roynish cities and location of the famous Palace of Love.
Whoa. Damn it. No, it's not the Coane, is it?
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
That is right. It is Croyane.
Thank you for all the hours I've spent watching history and lore.
Yeah, and you guys know me. I use this question quite a bit because that is my favorite Roynish city, by the way. So it is Croyane. So that was, is that a 6-pointer? I think it was. So 6 points goes to AK for that. And it's still your turn.
Okay, let's do Inglorious Bastards 8.
Inglorious Bastards for 8. Legitimized Bastard, also known as the Oaken Fist.
Oof.
I went full names on this.
I don't remember. And I feel like I should know it.
Time's up. Okay, no steals. The correct answer is Sir Alan of Hull, or Alan Valerian would have been acceptable. So nobody got it, but
Here goes my newly acquired points.
it is Sword's turn here.
Introductions for 8.
Introductions for 8. All right. From season 2, you can have My Room. Time's up.
Blank.
Absolutely. And this was the scene at the Crossroads Inn when Caitlin Tully went in there and asked for a room. Guess who let her have a room? Bronn of the Black. It was Bronn of the Blackwater, or Bronn at that point. So yes, it was Bronn. So
absolutely blank.
Nobody got that, and it is AK's turn.
Ooh, okay, I'm probably gonna regret this, but Inglorious Bastards for 10.
Glorious Bastards for 10. And the question is, a mute Ironborn bastard who survived the sack of Winterfell.
That would be Wex.
And that will be correct. It is Wex, otherwise known as Wex Pike. And yep. So that's good job, and you got 10 points for that, AK.
Ooh, let's hope I don't lose him in the next one.
And the score is 30 points for Sword and 28 for AK. So we have a close game here.
Okay, let's see. See what the scenic route for 10.
The scenic route for 10. Yes, yeah, season 1. I know, guys. It was season 1, okay, with Bron, okay. So anyway, so let's see. What did you say? Scenic route for 10? Okay.
Yes.
All right, and here it is. Name that location.
Is that Highgarden?
That is
No.
incorrect.
Oh, damn it! I know what it is now.
Got 3 steals, Sword. Okay, no steals. The correct answer, this was a scene from season 5. That is Volantis. And that was Terran and Varys in the coach.
Okay.
So, nobody gets that, and it is Sword's pick.
City Watch for 8.
City Watch for 8. Lose your turn. It's AK's turn. The only Kettle Black brother to serve as commander of the City Watch in King's Landing.
Ooh. Damon?
That is incorrect. There's 3 of them.
Damn Kettle Blacks.
Okay, nobody gets it. Okay, no steal here. Okay, so we have Osmond, Osney, and Osfried. And the correct answer is Osfried was the commander of the City Watch.
And again, there goes my acquired points.
And it is Sword's pick here, I think.
Potpourri for 6.
All right, going with the random stuff now, right? So anyway, for 6 points, Daily Double's worth 12 here. What English king won the Battle of Agincourt in 1415?
Oh, crap! I was just watching a documentary on.
Time is up, and Alicia doesn't have any steals. You want to
Of
take a
all
guess?
the times to not have a steal.
You want to take a guess?
It's Henry the Fourth, isn't it?
That is incorrect. It's Henry V. And there's a new movie out there on Netflix called The King.
Just watch that.
Yep, which actually is about Henry V and his ascension and basically his conquest of France. And the main battle was the Battle of Agincourt. So, and Robert Pattinson, the dude from Twilight, does a really over-the-top impression of a French dolphin, by the way. So anyway, so nobody got that, and it is AK's turn.
All right. Probably gonna lose more points on this one also, but let's go with City Watch for 10.
City Watch for 10. All right, 10-pointer here, guys. In a clash of clings, Disco Cloak was revealed to have killed the newborn bastard Bara.
Would that be? No, it's not him. He's a White Cloak. Janos Slint?
That is incorrect.
Damn it.
Okay, no steal here. It's okay, yeah. In the show, it was Janos Lind, presumably, but in the books, it was a guy named Alar Deem. Alar Deem. So nobody gets that one, and it is Swords, your pick here. We got a tight game here, guys. Still 30-28.
Introductions for 10.
All right. Remember, first line ever by a Game of Thrones character. And from season 2, I'm heading that way. I can take you there.
Urine?
That is incorrect. Okay. The correct answer is Yara Greyjoy. That was her first line.
Okay.
Remember when she meets up with Theon? Of course,
Oh,
Theon
yeah.
didn't know about her. But anyway, yeah, that was her first line.
Yeah.
So nobody got that one. So I think it's AK's turn now.
Yeah. All right, let's bite the bullet. SOs for 8.
SO's for 8. And the question is, Arya Hota was originally trained by the bearded priests of this city.
Uh, is it Bravos?
That is incorrect. Okay. No steals. The correct answer is Norvos.
I should have started. I
Those
didn't want
days.
to lose 10 points if I was wrong.
Yes, it was Norvos. Yeah, the famous bearded priest of Norvos. And nobody got that. So it's back to Sword now.
Okay, potpourri for 8.
Potpourri for 8. And yeah, I know. They're talking about Asha Greyjoy, but in the show, it's Yara Greyjoy. Okay. Okay. Anyway, I'm just BSing the chat here. For 8 points in potpourri. Question: how many Super Bowls have the Cleveland Browns appeared in?
1.
That is incorrect. The Cleveland Browns have appeared in 0 Super Bowls.
Oh. Okay.
All right. So
That steel cap has so screwed me out of so many points.
And so nobody got that one, and it's Alicia got two choices there.
SOs for 10.
All right, staying away from the random questions there. And for 10 points for Essos, the best glass and lenses in the known world come from this free city.
Marine?
That is incorrect.
Steel.
Yes.
Steel.
Yes.
Mirror.
That is correct. It is a mirror.
I
Mirror
knew it was
lenses.
with an M.
Yeah.
Mirror lenses.
So good job with the steel sword, and you got 10
So
points for that guy.
I don't like to use them because if I'm wrong, then I lose points. I'm a conservative player.
And you only got one question left, Sword, and you get a chance to answer first. Unfortunately, Felicia doesn't have any steals, so this is the last question for the main board. And here it is. Name the painter who was the leader of the Impressionism movement.
Monet.
That is correct, Claude Monet. And good job with that. That's 10 points to Sword for that.
Indeed, well done.
Was it? Oh, it was the lilies.
Yeah. I should put the picture of the sunrise instead. Anyway. Anyway, so hey, that is it for the board. And what we have here is we have a score of 50 to Sword and 28 to Alicia Kingston. But we have one more question left, okay? And it's a winner take all. And whoever gets this first, whoever yells out the question, whoever yells out the answer first gets to go ahead and spin the wheel. And the category for today's Golden Snitch is classic arcade games.
Oh, crap.
Okay? So remember, whoever yells out the answer first. Name this classic arcade game.
Dig Dug?
You got it. That is Dig Dug, my second favorite arcade game of all time. That is Dig Dug. Good job, AK. And guess what that means?
Oh, shit, did I win?
No, it means you get to spin the wheel and try to catch up. So anyway.
Yeah.
And I love watching this GIF image. Isn't it awesome? He just kind of blows up things. I mean, the whole storyline doesn't really make sense. I don't know why he's blowing up monsters, but anyway, I'm sure there is a reason. Okay, maybe he's an exterminator, right? I don't know.
Maybe he's a hitman. Who knows?
Yeah. So anyway, that is Dig Dug, and
Ooh, all right.
all right. So we got a lot of good stuff here. Double ups, spin agains, lose a turns. The faceless men coins means a bankrupt. Okay, the golden snitch over there means you get 150 points. which is like badass if you get it.
150 points.
And draw means it's a draw, and guess what that means? You guys are coming back next week, whether you like it or not.
Right.
Okay, so AK, you know the drill. Tell me when to stop. I would suggest letting it spin for a few seconds before you tell me when to stop. I'll stop it, and we'll see where it lands. You need 22 points to tie Sword.
Ooh, all right, let's do this.
All right.
And stop.
We're stopping. It's slowing down, and you only got 15 points. So with that, you got 43 points for that. So AK, almost, but.
I knew it.
Sword survives. She becomes our first two-time champion in Jeopardy. But it was a really, really good game here, and
yes.
it was really, really tight. I mean, Sword had the early lead, but you came back like gangbusters, AK, and almost got really, really close. So with that,
I got lucky with the flower picture.
Yeah. Congrats on that one.
Yeah. And with that, everyone, I think we're done. So any closing arguments, comments, complaints that you might have, guys?
Well, I wish I had more steals. Damn it.
Yeah.
I could have been a contender, but oh well.
Yeah, I could do without the potpourri questions, but yeah, okay, good.
And without math, damn it, just leave the math out.
Yeah, without math, no math.
That wasn't math. It was just a constant. It's a numerical constant. It's a numerical. Okay, well, anyway, whatever. Okay, thanks a lot, guys, for having you on. Guys are really great sports, and I really appreciate you guys for coming on.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciated being here. It's tons of fun.
Great. And Sword, the good news is you won again. The bad news is you're obligated to come back next time and play against another challenger. So
I have to spend another day stressed.
So with that, everyone, thanks a lot for coming out. People in the chat, I'm not going to name 2 shout-outs because I always forget somebody, and I have no time. So anyway, math, make America think harder, people. And you guys in the West Coast, you got about 1 more hour left before the polls close. So go out there and vote if you can. And with that, I'll see you all next time on TNT It's Trivia. Later.
I'm not going to stop the wheel. I'm going to break the wheel.
Ultra Ninja JK, dupla jinxa, bota chakra em cada linha de faca. Face, macramé no micado, passo espadas por frases. Sintático, repara no que digo, é paradigmático. Não tenho paralelo, sou para lado mágico. Sabes como rolo, martelo pneumático. Técnica secreta do monstro roxo. Estamos a meter-nos no dojo, estamos a manter como no jogo. Só com uma espada nos tojos. Plano picado, não sabes de onde esta ave vem. Nenhum radar pode detectar onde está a nave mãe. Tu sabes bem. Somos a clique, somos o clã. É Monster Jinx cabrão, respeito ao Vasco, comer tartan. Na terra do nunca não digo banzai. Vivo na espunca e tenho um bonsai. Ninja que é ninja, frotas imperiais. E bate mal, logo bate mais. A minha crew não sem espelhos. Na rua, dragão azul, dragão vermelho.